Welcome to Defianx channel. This isn't just another tech channel. This is your essential resource for building unshakable stability and future-proof security, both technical and personal. In a time of accelerating change, our mission is simple: to provide uncommon clarity for high-stakes decisions. Every conversation is custom-built for executives, leaders, and ambitious professionals who refuse to be blindsided by transformation. If you are ready to move past the noise and master the strategic shifts required to thrive, not just survive in the next decade, you're home. Join the Defianx community. Before we dive into today's topic, Zero Trust, Identity Management for Agentic AI within Zero Trust Architecture, ZTA. Tap like on this video, subscribe for strategic insights delivered weekly, and share this with the colleagues and friends who are ready to lead the AI transformation. Stop navigating the future of work with yesterday's map. The AI-driven economy isn't coming, it's here, and it's reshaping everything. Last week, we covered the zero trust in the age of AI. The rapid proliferation of artificial intelligence is reshaping industries, accelerating innovation, and unfortunately, expanding the attack surface for cyber threats at an unprecedented pace. The old adage, trust but verify, has officially retired. Its replacement? Zero trust. Never trust, always verify. But today's topic couldn't be more timely. At my recent CISO's conference in Boston, the consensus among executives and cybersecurity leaders was crystal clear. The urgency and relevance of agentic governance is no longer up for debate. The identity management for agentic AI within Zero Trust Architecture, the control plane for autonomous AI. Agentic AI is the most significant new threat opportunity within the security landscape. Identity serves as the control plane for autonomous AI, crucial in integrating agentic AI workflows within a zero-trust architecture. This approach ensures that AI agents operate securely, maintaining strict access controls and verification processes. By focusing on identity, organizations can effectively manage AI interactions, safeguarding data and resources in a dynamic environment. The advent of autonomous AI agents fundamentally changes our security equation. They are not merely sophisticated software. They are non-human actors capable of executing rapid, high-volume transactions. This approach ensures that AI agents operate securely, maintaining strict access controls and verification processes. By focusing on identity, organizations can effectively manage AI interactions, safeguarding data and resources in a dynamic environment. We must accept that the old perimeter is on life support. The control point is no longer the firewall. It is the identity of the agent itself. This presentation outlines the architectural imperative, moving from session-level, human-centric trust to per-action, non-human identity governance. The ZTA's core principle, never trust, always verify, is perfectly suited and frankly mandatory for agents. Agents operate at machine speed, compounding the risk of a breach. An agent's ability to operate across diverse, sensitive systems means its identity now is the security perimeter. Identity is now the new perimeter in enterprise security. With autonomous artificial intelligence agents, the control point moves from the network edge to the identity layer. Zero Trust Architecture mandates that every entity, whether human or artificial intelligence, must continuously verify identity and authorization for each interaction, ensuring robust security in dynamic environments. Traditional Identity and Access Management (IAM) focuses on human-centric, session-level trust, suitable for slow, manual interactions. In contrast, zero-trust AI-driven identity and access management, ZTAIM, is agent-centric, requiring pre-action verification, ideal for machine speed, high-volume transactions. Traditional identity and access management, IAM, is human-centric. It grants trust once at login and assumes continuous good behavior for the session. This is too slow and too trusting for AI. We now require ZTAIM, per-action verification. Trust is re-established for every API call, every microtransaction. This is the only way to manage risk at the required speed. This architectural shift is crucial for modern security frameworks. The common practice of granting static, broad service accounts to AI agents creates a golden ticket risk. If that identity is compromised, the attacker has unfettered access. Traditional service accounts often grant agents excessive privileges, violating the principle of least privilege, PULP. We cannot afford this systemic vulnerability in automated systems. This overprivileging creates a golden ticket for attackers if an agent is compromised, allowing for privilege escalation and lateral movement. Addressing this superuser problem is crucial for maintaining secure identity control. The ZTAIAM mandate is dual, scope restriction and resource bounding. The agent must be restricted to the bare minimum for the current task, not for its potential future tasks, but for the one operation it is performing right now. This means moving past broad database access to surgical precision on specific rows or even specific fields. Restrict agent access to the minimum necessary for each task step, ensuring scope limitation. Authorization should target specific resources, avoiding broad database or application programming interface access. This enforces the zero trust mandate by applying the principle of least privilege at runtime, minimizing security risks and potential exploitation. AI agents operate as temporary compute with life cycles lasting seconds or minutes. Static credentials like Application Programming Interface, API, keys pose security risks, persisting beyond the agent's lifecycle. Modern agents often live in temporary compute, serverless functions, short-lived containers. Their existence is measured in seconds or minutes. Static API keys or long-lived credentials persisting after the agent terminates create security debt. That credential could be harvested and used later, bypassing the runtime security controls. Emphasizing ephemerality and state, dynamic lifecycle management ensures security by aligning identity issuance with the agent's brief existence, minimizing security debt. Just-in-time JIT identity is the answer. It is issued on demand at task initiation. Critically, it is valid only for the task duration. It is designed to die. This approach allows for rapid revocation. The credential is destroyed and useless the moment the agent completes its work, eliminating the security debt. Identity issuance must be on demand, valid solely for the micro-task's duration. Credentials require rapid revocation, post-task, or upon anomaly detection, often within seconds. This aligns with the Zero Trust mandate, ensuring just-in-time identity management, minimizing security risks, and maintaining operational integrity. In regulated industries, AI decisions, especially in finance, healthcare, or critical infrastructure, must be traceable. This is the accountability challenge. When an audit occurs, we cannot accept a black box answer. We must be able to trace the action back to a specific, unique agent identity. In regulated sectors, traceability of decisions and actions is crucial. When artificial intelligence systems make decisions, governance demands clarity on which agent, under which policy, and with what credentials executed the action. Without this granular detail, accountability is lost, creating a compliance and auditability gap. To solve the audit gap, two things are required. Identity binding. Every action is cryptographically linked to the agent instance. And policy context. The audit log must include the specific policy snapshot that authorized the action, providing the full why behind the what. Identity binding ensures every action is cryptographically linked to a unique, time-stamped agent identity. This binding is crucial for traceable accountability. Additionally, the policy context, including the specific policy snapshot used for authorization, must be logged. This enables comprehensive forensic analysis, aligning with zero trust mandates for secure and accountable operations. Microtransaction control is essential for minimizing lateral movement risk. Agents should have precise access, such as allowing only the patch operation on a specific field for a limited time. Coarse roles, granting broad database access, are inadequate. This granularity ensures security while maintaining operational speed, addressing the unique challenge of authorization granularity at speed. Role-based access control, RBAC, is insufficient. We need ABAC, where access is dynamically calculated based on real-time factors, the agent's intent, the sensitivity of the resource, and environmental context. Attribute-based access control, ABAC, uses real-time attributes like agent intent and resource sensitivity for access decisions. Policy-based access control, PBAC, employs logic-driven authorization with complex conditions, such as allowing access if the risk score is below 0.2 and the location is internal. These methods enhance AI agent security by ensuring precise, context-aware access control. In modern architecture, agents form swarms. The delegation chain from orchestrator to executor is a new critical attack surface. In multi-agent workflows, securing the delegation chain is crucial. An orchestrator agent delegates tasks to executor subagents, forming a critical security boundary. Zero trust requires a trusted handoff, mutual authentication. Agent B must confirm requests from authenticated Agent B, ensuring Agent A's authorization for delegation. This process fortifies the integrity of task delegation in complex systems. The identity system must ensure an unbroken chain of trust by establishing a tamper-resistant provenance graph. This graph tracks data and actions across the multi-agent swarm, crucial for forensic integrity. It enables post-incident analysis and compliance reporting by proving which agent instance interacted with specific data points, when, and why. The goal is an unbroken chain of trust. This creates a comprehensive provenance graph. In forensics, this means we can trace a compromised data point backward through every agent that touched it. This is the definitive record of machine activity. When an agent elevates its privilege, moving from a read-only support context to an autonomous execution context, this is a high-risk event. Managing role transitions involves shifting an agent from a human-assisted context to an autonomous execution context. This identity switch is high risk, requiring explicit, policy-constrained validation. It must be explicit, constrained by policies like user authorization and traceable, logging the revocation of the old identity and issuance of the new. The switch must be three things: explicit, confirmed by policy and fully traceable in the audit log as a complete identity swap. Identity must be anchored to the root of trust. For an agent, this is workload attestation. The unique agent identity, such as an X509 certificate, must be cryptographically bound to its runtime environment. This involves workload attestation, linking identity to code provenance, configuration, and runtime posture, like container image ID. This ensures a robust identity foundation, crucial for secure operations and trust in the system. The Policy Decision Point, PDP, evaluates each agent request, issuing a microtoken for a single API call. These tokens are ultra-short-lived, which means they are effectively non-revocable. They expire before a revocation list could even be checked. They are enforced at the Policy Enforcement Point, PEP, which is the target service validating the microtoken's restricted scope. This token is scope-bound, audience-restricted, and has a short time to live, ensuring security and precision in access control. This is where the why is logged. Policy explainability records the full rationale for every access decision, directly addressing the auditability gap. Policy explainability ensures transparency by logging PDP decisions with agent identity and policy rationale, such as verified identity and low risk score. This level of detail moves us toward explainable AI governance, EXAI, providing the deep context needed for regulatory scrutiny and immediate threat hunting. A forensic lineage creates a tamper-resistant provenance graph, tracking data and actions across agents. This observability and explainable governance, EXAI, blueprint enhances accountability and security. Unauthorized data exfiltration occurs when an agent with read access dumps data externally. Mitigate this with per-action tokens, audience-restricted scopes, and data loss prevention-aware policies for immediate anomaly response. Privilege creep via chaining involves agents expanding privileges through indirect calls. Counter this with inter-agent mutual authentication, intent binding, and explicit denial of scope expansion. Traditional IAM relies on session-level trust and long-lived credentials, suitable for static services. In contrast, ZTAIAM employs per-action verification and short-lived microtokens, ideal for dynamic workloads. Authorization shifts from coarse roles to fine-grained, contextual scopes, enhancing security and adaptability in agent-driven environments. The shift is undeniable, from session trust to per-action verification, from static human identities to dynamic workloads, from long-lived credentials to seconds-long microtokens, and from coarse RBAC to fine-grained ABAC. The transformation is clear. Zero Trust Identity Management for agentic AI must be our security strategy for the next decade, implementing identity-centric control at machine speed. It is not about restricting automation, but enabling it safely. This is the foundation upon which scalable, safe, and compliant automation will thrive. It demonstrates the relevance of enforcement per action authentication and just-in-time least privilege authorization, ensuring scalable, safe, and compliant agentic automation. 11. Explainable governance further enhances transparency and accountability, crucial for maintaining trust in AI-driven environments. Bottom line, Zero Trust for AI isn't just network microsegmentation. It's identity-first control at agent speed. Treat every agent interaction as a new trust decision with per-action authentication, least privilege authorization, dynamic credentials, and explainable governance. This makes agentic automation scalable, safe, and compliant across modern enterprise environments. This is Defianx, bringing clarity, stability, and security in an AI-driven world. The future isn't just AI-powered, it's zero trust secured. Please like, subscribe, and share to empower a future-ready workforce. Thank you for your precious time. See you in the next episode.